Hello, everyone. So, I've been on my healing journey for a little over 2 years, and one of the things that there's something I do every day. I have a book that I wrote in, and it's pretty much, I've written in it for the last 2 years. And, so it's different things, like different prayers I say, and affirmations I say, and just things that are helping me change my mindset, to reprogram my mind, rewire my brain, whatever. And one of the things I do every day is I got from this book that I read. It's called The Four Agreements, and let's see who wrote that. Don Miguel Ruiz, Four Agreements. And so I tell myself these four agreements every day, like every day. Sometimes more than once a day, because there's just so many things like that can happen in your day that can make you like question things. And so part of the four agreements is, well, the four agreements that I tell myself every day are: I am impeccable with my word. I take nothing personally. I make no assumptions. I always do my best. And so being impeccable means without sin. But sin is like a religious thing. So like, but in the book he tells you that being impeccable with your word is not using your word against yourself or others. And that's the biggest thing. Like, if you don't know how to treat yourself, then you may not know how to treat others. And sometimes you treat others better than you treat yourself. And you should treat everyone with respect, but you definitely need to treat yourself with respect. And if you treat yourself with respect, you're going to get respect back. So I tell myself these agreements every single day. And so basically, being impeccable with my word is I don't say anything bad about myself, and I don't say anything bad about other people. And I'm not going to say I'm perfect, because every once in a while, something will pop in your head, and I'm like, nope. We are all freaking the same. Like, everybody freaking matters. Like, I am not more special than anyone else, and no one else is more special than me, and no one is less than me. We are all made by God, the universe, however you want to look at it. We were all made by that same person, entity, whatever, spirit, however you want to look at it. And then I take nothing personally. So that means if someone does something and your feelings get hurt, like, you can't take it personally. You just can't, because it's not about you. It's never about you. Like, if someone's having a shitty ass day and they get shitty with you, I mean, you don't have to accept it. At the same time, like, don't take it personally. Just don't, because that means you are internalizing something from somebody else, and it's not about you. Like, if someone says you're an asshole, well, are you an asshole? Are you an asshole? Like, though, are you? Like, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. And then I make no assumptions. So, like, a lot of times for me, I'll sit here and like try to figure out what's going on in someone else's life. Like, say I send somebody a message. Doesn't matter who. Like, we'll say I send my brother a message, and hours go by and I don't get a message back. I can start getting in my head about that and thinking, like, why isn't he messaging me back? Like, is he mad at me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I can make up all kind of things, but like, that's not really what's happening. We don't know what's happening because we're not there. And if you're not there to see it, then you don't know what's going on. So it could be nothing at all. Maybe they were busy. Maybe they didn't see your message. Who knows? Could be so many things. Maybe they just didn't want to message you back. Maybe they're having a shitty day and don't feel like talking to you, or anyone for that matter. And they're allowed to do that. Like, if somebody doesn't really feel like talking to you, it's okay, but it's not about you. And then I always do my best. So And it's not about like you need to be perfect or anything like that. Like, just be the best person you can be. Be a good person. Be kind. Like, do your best at doing those agreements. You know, do your best at not saying bad things about yourself or others. Do your best at not taking anything personally. Do your best at not making assumptions. And that's really what it's about. Like, just do your best. And if you do one of those things, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, I think the biggest thing is being aware when it happens that you can change that. Like, you can like take that thing and change it into something else. Like, if you have a thought that wasn't really very kind, and you can be like that, I didn't mean it that way. Or like, you can reframe that for yourself to be a more positive thing. And yeah, so that's the whole thing. Like, you don't need to be perfect, and we all make mistakes. We all do things that we aren't always like perfect at. We aren't perfect at life. Like, we're all learning here. And I'm not saying like take disrespect from people, because no, but you also have to be able to have a conversation about things. So say like something happens between you and another person, and you have to learn how to communicate. Like, have the conversation. And if both people don't want to have the conversation, well, then it is what it is. But at the same time, like, you always put yourself first. You matter the most, and just be good to yourself. And if you're good to you, it's easy to be good to others. So, all right, everyone. Love, peace. Stay tuned.